AU students, any comments or question about any of these? Yes.
Can I ask a really quick question? I really wanted to just direct this at you. We were having a conversation before you guys came in about sort of how we got here and how crazy, like how important the 47% comment was 4 years ago, and now we're here. And I'm just curious because specifically in the 2012 autopsy report, one of the biggest findings was do a better job reaching out to minorities. And now we have a candidate who explicitly turns them away. So I'm just curious from your perspective, how did this even happen?
Where do I start?
How did it happen? Look, I think there's so many factors. One is that there were 17 Republicans running, trampling their message all over themselves, cannibalizing themselves. 16 of them were pretty much saying a lot of the same things. Well, not Ben Carson. I mean, most of the other 16 realized that the pyramids are not grain silos. But, you know, when you had folks like Jeb Bush, like Marco Rubio, like Chris Christie, like Lindsey Graham, there was a lot of the same message that was being cannibalized, while Donald Trump was able to stake out his own path, his niche for himself, and rise above the cacophony of the other 16. I think that he had money. You know, nobody would have, if Donald Trump was a person without money, he'd just be an orange man ranting to the wind. He was able to fund his campaign because he wouldn't have been able to raise his campaign. He would have been like Gilmore, who shows up with a briefcase and a cup of coffee to the debates. I also think running for president has changed. Before in America, people would run for president because they actually thought they could be president and they could win. They were competitive. Today, they run as a personal marketing tool, personal marketing strategy. I'm going to sell a book. I'm going to get a cable gig. I'm going to be on Dancing with the Stars. Don't laugh. Rick Perry was just booted out of there like 2 weeks ago. You know, so it's about, you know, a career move, a marketing tool. And he had the media savvy. He got judged by a completely different standard than anybody else because we judged him not as we would have judged any other politician. We judged him as the, you know, celebrity host jerk of The Apprentice that we'd known. And so he got away with saying things that would have killed any other campaign of any other normal politician. To me, he was the perfect storm of a candidate because he encompassed all these things in a year when there was a lot of anger in the electorate, you know, justified, legitimate frustration with the dysfunction and paralysis and status quo of Washington. And a lot of the other folks on that stage just didn't recognize that level of anger. You know, my friend Jeb Bush raised $100 million and he went on stage and he looked like he was about to sing Kumbaya. And Donald Trump destroyed him. Turned a man who I know to work 15 hours a day into low energy Jeb. You know, his ability to counterpunch Donald Trump, to brand. He's an excellent brander. I mean, all of us can, if I say to you, what is the slogan for Donald Trump's campaign? If I say to you, what's the slogan for Hillary Clinton's campaign? If I say to you, what are the nicknames that Donald Trump gave his opponents? What did he call Marco? Little. What did he call Jeb? Low energy. What does he call Hillary? Right. The man is a master at marketing. If nothing else, he is a master at marketing. So I think all those factors is how we got here.